Kylie, I found something amazing. I think you're really gonna love it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. I don't.
So I found this new trend that's super popular based on younger demographics, and it's spray-on pants. So I was thinking we could do an entire ad campaign where people spray on their jeans and walk around a mall, and we can film the first ad and then send people to our website to put in their email address, and then later on April Fool's, we can do it as a prank.
Okay. Have you thought about some objections to maybe that idea?
I've got lots of objections. I think that the fact that they're spray-on jeans, I think there could be a huge backlash about over-sexualization in a commercial or an ad, as well as, they could just be feeling like it's not a real product and that we're kind of lying to them and just getting their emails just to send them more offers. It could come across as kind of a sleazy salesman in a sense. I think that's one way of people looking at this ad. Look at Abercrombie and Fitch. They've gotten a lot of backlash about their shirtless employees and only hiring people on good looks. They've lost a lot of their market share of that. And then, I don't know if that'll work for both genders. I think this is a very I don't think that'll work for men. I don't think it really will speak to that demographic. And not to mention the potential backlash that we're perhaps not being body positive towards the public. I think those are some of the concerns I have about this.
So, based on those concerns, how likely do you think those are to happen though? Like if we did the ad and we ran with Elle's idea, do you think those concerns would happen?
I think there's ways we can go around to ensuring we minimize those risks. I think you never know how the public is going to respond to these kind of ads. So there's ways we can minimize it, but there's never a guarantee.
All right. So I've heard, and I'm going to take what you said into consideration, but I want to hear what you think. Why do you think this is a good idea, and why do you think this would go good?
Okay, so basically, look at like the old Spice commercials or Practice Safe Breath. They have similar young demographics to us, and let's face it, they're just funny. And people respond to funny. It helps them go viral, especially this one in specific. There's already influencers all over the internet doing this, so we could potentially attract other influencers' fans just on using the keywords. Another one is the brand recognition. People know who we are. They want us to stay on trend.
So based on those though, do you think those are really likely to happen?
I think it would happen. Look at Paylessy as an example. They had a whole boutique open where they sold influencers their Payless shoes for way more than market price, all to show that it's not about the brand, it's about the style. And those shoes went viral. At American Eagle, we think all publicity is good publicity. So we can gain a lot of sales on our sales for our return on investment and engage new customers, create a lot of buzz, increase the amount of people who are signing up for our email. And it's obviously a prank. Like as soon as April 1st runs around, people will feel more comfortable. They won't think that, we're lying to them, offering them pants that don't really exist, because it's funny.
I also think, this with our new direction of trying to reach these new demographics and kind of go away from our conservative views, I think this can really, despite my concerns, I think if we really minimize the risks, we can gain a lot of that. I think there is potential for it to gain a lot of buzz, and we do need more visits to our website, and we need more email signups.
Maybe if we approached it differently. Maybe my approach was a little bit too strong.
Okay, so based on what you both said, if we were to approve this, what would you do to minimize those risks?
Okay, so taking a step back, I agree with what you're saying about the backlash on you know, the body types that we're showing in the ads specifically, and the worry that, you know, it's gonna blow up and they're gonna be like, this isn't funny, or lying to us just to get us to sign up for your monthly plan. So basically, you know, why don't we launch the ad not too far away from April Fools?
Okay.
So maybe like 5 days before, so that people who enter in their email don't create, you know, doesn't create a backlash for people not hearing anything and being like, why did I even sign up for your email? But then it's not too close to April Fools that we don't get any traction with it, so that people don't say anything about it. And then basically, to help prevent that backlash, we could offer a coupon to anyone who signs up on April Fool's Day. So for the people who may not have ended up entering their email on our website for these fake pants, they can still get that coupon. So an example would be like, sign up now if we fooled you or made you giggle.
I like that idea because we don't want to exclude everybody, because then we run the risk of people saying, well, why didn't we get a coupon when everybody else does? It's not our fault, we didn't fall for this kind of prank, right? Okay.
Well, then some people might not actually sign up, right?
Yeah.
If they go to our website and they go to purchase these fake jeans, but they show that they're sold out or unavailable, they might not even sign up, and then it's not fair because they're like, oh, well, if I knew, I would have signed up and got a 20% off coupon.
I am starting to come around with spring and summer coming up. We're gonna need to really sell our denim, and I think, you know, I think this could actually be a good strategy going forward to get some more buzz about our jeans.
Okay, I like that, sounds bad. So based on the idea you have, so making the coupon available to everyone, how are we gonna measure the success of this campaign?
So obviously a given one is our general sales after we launch the coupon, after April Fool's, so we can see how many of those were directly related. To go along with seeing what was directly related is the website traffic that we're getting, if we're getting a higher social media engagement, which would then directly relate to our return on investment, and also the coupon usage, how many people actually ended up using that coupon online to purchase the pants, so that we can determine if this campaign was truly successful.
And yeah, I definitely agree. It's a very easy to measure campaign, especially with the coupon code. We can definitely easily track that. It'll definitely be a focal point to make sure we're generating positive buzz or funny, and make sure we're not in the red in terms of people are bashing our brand or they're offended by it. So that's one thing we can measure the success as well, is how the consumers are viewing it. So tracking all the comments on social media, the shares and things like that is also going to be important.
So, well, you're mentioning social media. So we want to make this campaign successful. We still have some things to decide about it. We're going to have to still talk about it. But I want to know what marketing efforts you would use towards getting this campaign out to our target audience, or audiences.
So our social media, we have a really high following on our Instagram page and even our Facebook page still as well. So we would want to launch the ads kind of with a link to buy here, and then posting our ads on YouTube as well, so that people can have multiple points of access for the link to buy these fake pants. And then once we launch the coupon, that would then get emailed to everybody who signed up between that specific time period, as well as attached on once we post kind of another video or another social media post saying that it was a joke. And then anyone who signs up from there will then directly get a coupon instantly. So basically all social media, and then we can use our analytics attached with those social media pages to really track all the different numbers.
Okay.
Another idea is perhaps using our employees, training them, and then getting them to almost bring consumers who enter the store to this product, this fake product of spray-on jeans,
Right.
and kind of performing the joke there. I think that'll really shock the customer, but also, and then we can get the consent and everything else afterwards. And then we can use that directly for our ads as well, and then really get that shock value.
So do it in advance so we can launch the video. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So that could be kind of like our video on April Fool's, the day of the launch. We can actually show real people's reactions to it,
Yep.
and that will help also offset the backlash, because they'll be like, oh, it's hilarious. They actually went out and did this, making it look less of like we're trying to trick people, because we actually went out and performed these acts like a bunch of other influencers have done in the past.
And I think with the people who are involved in that kind of prank, it'll kind of give them really fond memories of American Eagle, and that's what we want to do, is create memories, and that'll bring them back, increase the brand loyalty.
Yeah.
Okay. So I like your ideas. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna take it into consideration. I'll meet with the rest of the team, and we'll figure out what we want to do. But I'm liking the looks of this. I think it's a really good idea, and I like the input you've both put on it. So
Awesome.
It's a good job. Good job. I think we'll have success with this one.
Great.
Thank you.
That sounds awesome. We'll
Yeah.
keep working on this. Thank
Yeah.
you, Kylie.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye, guys.